Yeah.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Houston Rockets. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And we've got David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. You know, we hear a lot, Clark, about how the middle of the season can be where guys lose focus. How do you stay sharp out there at this stage of the year?
I think it's all about incremental goals, keeping the small things in front of you, not getting too concerned about what's not in front of you. Be where your feet are. That's the important thing.
Here is Hawkins. Anderson right side. Uncovered. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Pass to Maxwell. Johnson outside. Here is Olajuwon. Stolen by Anderson. Jackson kicks to Hawkins. That's tipped. And it's Houston on the break. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Kenny can throw it down, too, especially on the break.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke briefly with the 76ers head coach. He talked about the impact that Hakeem Olajuwon has on the game. Coach told me everyone knows about the dream shake and his scoring, but he warps a floor on defense. He covers so much ground, and he's the best rim protector I've ever seen. That's as high a praise as you'll ever hear. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, thank you, David. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Smith finds Johnson. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
Hanging around the hoop, Thorpe sniffs out those dunk opportunities.
Hawkins against Smith. Hawkins shot good.
He has a particular set of skills, and they're very fun to watch.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Smith surveying the D. Pass to Maxwell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Maxwell in attack mode is a beautiful sight because it makes the defense nervous.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. Kane, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And he's good on the second.
Not only is Vernon Maxwell a true team player, he's a gifted shooter. And that makes him someone the defense has to be watching at all times.
It's Hawkins on the wing, covered by Smith, and the dunk by Bol.
Nice feed there, setting up his teammates perfectly for the bucket inside.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Smith against Hawkins. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
This team depends on Smith to drain these in-between jumpers, and he doesn't let them down.
And here's Anderson from the arc. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. The 3 from Maxwell. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. The 76ers trail by 3. Now Hawkins, and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. From the arc, that's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You have to be aware of Hawkins. He's a fantastic three-point shooter. Lose him, he'll make you pay.
Here's Smith. That shot off. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to Atlanta. Hawkins passes to Payne. They now take the lead.
Fantastic anticipation with that feed.
Hawkins against Smith. Pass to Maxwell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good speed and footwork by Maxwell to make things happen inside.
The 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Step back shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Hawkins has got 7 points.
The defense was certainly a little tardy in reacting to the step back there.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. And Ball sends it back.
There is no back down in this fella, putting everything into his defense.
Floyd's checked in for Johnson.
Number 21, Eric Floyd.
And here's Maxwell from beyond the arc. Another miss by Houston.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
Percy Hawkins on the way. Covered by Smith.
Eric Floyd.
Smith checked in for the Rockets.
First team foul. Checking in for Houston. Number 13, Larry Smith.
Here's Hawkins. No good on the quick 3. Houston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Floyd lays it up and banks it in.
You know, defensively, you have to bring extra help to stop Floyd on the dribble. Sleepy is looking to penetrate and is wide awake.
Now here's Anderson. Nothing on the board. Fires high post. That shot no good.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
And that one, good.
And that was a very close look.
The 76ers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Hawkins passes to Bull. Anderson against Maxwell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
For Houston, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Floyd. Elbow shot. Here's Olajuwon. Rebound by the 76ers. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. In the corner, Smith with it. Misses the 3. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Hawkins. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hawkins has got 9 points.
A guy with Hawkins' accuracy can simply kill you from mid-range. That's a money shot for him.
And stolen by Bull. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Payne scores it in.
Outstanding execution off the steal. Tremendous two-way basketball.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Corchiani. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Thorpe. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Thorpe playing a little bully ball that time, able to muscle his way inside.
And here's Hawkins. He's got 9.
I like the way he's done a good job working that ball around tonight, getting it moving, wanting to get other guys going.
This demonstrates leadership on his end, willing to give it up in an effort to make his guys better.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And with defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Here's Ruland. And Thorpe pulls it down. Rockets trail by 4. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Smith.
Rising up to finish the oop.
And Clark, you and I sitting here could just see that play developing right before our eyes.
Good vision on the pass to put it right on the money.
Hawkins with it. Comes up empty down low. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers lead by 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Man, they're just bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there.
Here's Floyd, guarded by Jackson. Floyd passes to Wiley. Pocket 6. Over Hawkins. The shot by Wiley, no good. The 76ers leading by 4. Fires from way outside. The shot by Hawkins, no good. And for the Rockets, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Corchiani. He's covered by Anderson. Thorpe. And that one is off. Philadelphia shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Hawkins. Hawkins can't get that one to fall. Rockets trail by 4. And he lobs it up towards the rim. And the dunk by Smith.
Way to set up the alley-oop.
Oh, the catch and flush.
If they can come all the way back, we'll remember that one.
The 19-foot shot. Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
And man, can Hawkins really fill it up. Just on an absolute tear right now.
Timeout called, the Rockets. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Thorpe. Here's Wiley. He's covered by Hawkins. Smith with a screen on Anderson. And here's Smith. Off with the layup. Now Hawkins, 13 points in the game. Takes it inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And it's the Rockets on the break. That one good for 2. Floyd's got his second bucket of the night.
Love the guards that can throw it down. Sleepy's one of them.
Here is Hawkins. Pass to Jackson. Launches a 3. The Rockets pull it in. Thorpe's got 5 rebounds tonight. Corchiani gets the bucket.
Nice look out there to get his guy an easy chance.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Hawkins passes to Lifton. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 2. You know, coastal teams have dominated the NBA for years, but Mike, now there are 3 Midwestern teams in a row you've seen lift that Lawrence O'Brien trophy.
Good to see the Heartland getting some rings. I don't see the balance of power shifting back anytime soon.
And even small markets are going to compete, don't you think? It doesn't matter where you are in the country. Geography probably matters less and less as you get into the game.
And imagine how many fans would love to see the underdog, the smaller market, wind up winning a championship.
Yeah. Thorpe, that's good.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Hawkins. No good there off the double clutch. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Floyd. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Pass to Smith. over Weatherspoon. And it's off the back rim. No good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Anderson in the post. And Thorpe pulls it down. Thorpe's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Excellent lines of communication there.
How about that, Clark? The pass, the catch, totally in rhythm.
Beautiful.
It's almost like they were in each other's heads. Well done.
Over to the left wing. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Hawkins. And the 76ers lead by 3. Now a timeout called by Houston.
I think the coach wants to fine-tune his lineup right here, looking for that
Ese es un
magic combination, that ideal combination to be able to take advantage of this opposition.
And he needs to let some of these guys catch
That's
their breath.
insane that you have an 8. Dale, okay?
Houston with a big group substitution here.
Dale, okay.
Here's Smith. Over in the corner, Olajuwon. And here's Maxwell for 3. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Well, you have to run Maxwell off his shot. Too comfortable getting the pass.
And here's Hawkins. 16 points for him. Bull inside. He's guarded by Olajuwon. Bull can't hit. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Johnson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. Smith with a screen on Jackson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
And what a strong take that was, just going right at the bigger defender.
Finishes like that demonstrate confidence. It should, in turn, improve his after that point.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Shoots the 3. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Hey, this is a rinse and repeat, just like last game. He's had his fingerprints all over this one, looking totally dominant.
He realizes his strengths on offense and does a fantastic job playing to them and finding ways to stay hot.
This is exactly the type of competitor that he is. He's not backing down. He's not shying away. Coming right back at him with the 3 of his own.
They're going at it right now. This is the level of competition the fans love to see.
Here's Payne, and he drives in, and he banks in the layup. Payne's got 6.
And you can count that one as a screen assist. The pick allows him to get free and go right to the rim.
Butler with the steal. Hawkins with it. 21 points in the game. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Out to Smith. Butler with the steal. Now Hawkins. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
And he has been dialed in since the tip with his shot. Great output from him so far.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. 76ers ahead, up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done, Hersey Hawkins.
Really like how he's orchestrated the offense so far in this game, racking up the assist in a big way.
Making it look easy and just dropping dimes all over the defense. He's having fun right now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Jackson misses. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Smith. Lays it up off the glass. Smith's got 6.
Known as a jump shooter primarily, Smith is also skilled at getting it done in close.
It's Hawkins on the wing, covered by Smith. Hawkins shot good. And for the Rockets, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Pass to Thorpe. Thorpe with a screen on Jackson. Smith outside. There's Olajuwon. Bowl covering, just 4 to shoot. Olajuwon can't hit.
Tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. I like the idea. Good move, bad result.
Hawkins passes to Strong. Here's Payne. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He was determined to win a trip to the line. He drove in with such force.
This is his first free throw of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Alston's checked in, and good on the second, so he makes them both.
And he's making them count at the charity stripe. No surprise there.
Here's Maxwell. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Hawkins, and he connects with the jumper. Hawkins has got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. Smith the pass to Maxwell. Pass to Olajuwon. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Hawkins.
Boy, defensively, that's great anticipation. Moving your feet and drawing the whistle.
Unafraid to put his body on the line.
Rockets trail by 8. Timeout called, the Rockets.
Got to halt this run now, right here, right now, and maybe devise a new strategy here.
Also a chance for his guys to take some deep breaths and renew their defensive focus.
Put your hands together for your Philadelphia Dancers.
Anderson, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
76ers, number 20, Ron Anderson.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Hawkins against Smith. Over Hawkins. Count it. And the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Smith. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Hawkins against Smith. They set the pick. Pass to Ruland. Here is Hawkins. Clock at 4. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and that one's good. Ruland.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Maxwell. Payne covering. Steps back. Here's Maxwell. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. Here is Hawkins. 27 points for him over Smith. Again, Philadelphia.
And they have not let up. They are still in attack mode despite their sizable lead.
And I like that mindset. Never let up. You don't want to give the opponent any opportunity to get back in this one.
Maxwell's shot is no good. The 76ers leading by 10. Left side, Anderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Applying pressure to the defense, forcing his way to the line.
Your 76ers, Ron Anderson.
He hits both from the stripe. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Brian.
Pass to Thorpe.
What's
Here's
up,
Maxwell. Smith outside.
Danny went to go. No? You played another game?
Olajuwon. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Olajuwon's got his first points of the night.
In addition to the
Who are we
size,
playing?
Olajuwon has great mobility. He's a tough cover foul line down.
To the paint. It's stolen by Olajuwon.
Well,
Here's Maxwell.
maybe you just gotta shoot him.
And some nice passing there by Houston.
If there's ever a bright side, you're getting Shaq at the end of the season.
Well, I love how they attack there. Get it inside, and
Shaq?
2 more.
Hawkins with it. Working on Smith.
No, he'll make a huge difference.
Hawkins has got 31 points.
Trust me, dude. I had that dude for like 12 years against and the one that I did with
And
Ravi.
the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Now a timeout
And
called
just press
by
square,
Houston.
bro. You don't have to worry about the rest.
Pistons checked in for Payne. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Lloyd's checked in.
On our league, I keep finessing wins against players by
Olajuwon the pass to Maxwell. Rebound by the 76ers. And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
And that pass
shit,
just
but you're
got
doing
away
good with
from
them at
him.
least. I know they were worse than your other. I just played your old team
Trail
actually.
by 10. Here's Floyd.
No, but they still gave me some trouble. I think I don't know if it's because it's that point in the
He's
season
trying to
again,
carry
but
this offense, but he can't
they
do
definitely
it
felt
alone.
different right
These
now
guys need to help
than the other teams have felt. I mean, I played it like a few hours ago.
Olajuwon with the block.
It's almost like
Oh, I'll
Olajuwon
finish this
takes
one
it
and I'll go over
personally
it.
when someone tries to get to the rim. That's his area.
And the Rockets making a change here.
Good shit, you been
Smith is
grinding?
checked in. Another miss by Philadelphia. Rockets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since
Damn!
5 out of 11. Floyd can't cash in from close range.
What the heck?
76ers leading by 8. Here's Hawkins, and
Wow.
off the glass. That one's good. Hawkins has got
Oh,
10 points
shit.
in the second half.
I'll get over it now. I think Danny's eating. I don't know what he's gonna want to do after.
Because right now, they're just
Fuck, bro. Speaking of eating, I'm gonna have to drink like a coffee. I ate some eggs and picadillo together. I'm exhausted all of a sudden, sleepy as heck.
Can't connect from 13 feet out. 76ers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor.
Breakfast, yeah, 5 p.m.
Gotta be happy with that. Here he's hit from 3-point range.
You see why they lean on him night in and night out.
Here's Wiley. He's covered by Hawkins. Pass to Floyd.
Oh, I've done that mouth swab before. Yeah.
Olajuwon left side. 6 on the shot clock. Basket counts.
Well, this man
Wow.
knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of
Damn,
his body.
what the heck? I've never had that. Even the fucking that BJ's is the one that I did that mouth swab.
Here's Hawkins. Again,
But
Philadelphia.
I'm surprised they don't do just a piss
And
test.
settle in much better shot selection this half.
Yeah, they're showing great patience at the offensive end.
50 seconds left in the third
Oh shit.
quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. Tries a 3.
Huh.
Gianni's shot is off. The 76ers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively.
Well,
Rockets trail by 13.
the saliva test is quick, but those are like
Sinks that
usually
one for the Bucks.
easier drug tests to do. Like they'll do them on the job even from
That
how
is
easy
good
they are
off
the
of
saliva ones.
unselfish play.
Hawkins with
Oh
it.
yeah, oh yeah.
He
They're
has
doing the blood
38
work.
in the game.
Nice timing on the play. I mean, the pass was right there.
Here's
Yeah,
Corgiani.
those are always annoying. Like they're already in your system, bro. Just take them from the last one.
Pass to Olajuwon.
My fingers haven't changed either, bro.
Olajuwon's got his third bucket of the night.
Where's the job at?
And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very
Oh, okay. What's it called? Maybe I know it.
And with the fourth
Oh.
quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Rockets trail by 11.
Is that by the big Baptist hospital or no?
Here's Corchiani.
Yes, yeah, no, I don't know which baker it is, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
To trim it to single digits.
Yeah.
The 76ers shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far.
Oh, nice, another one because they're non-profit.
Go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, that's the play right there. That's the play that I'm doing right now because my shit is also non-profit.
Here's Floyd.
I don't know how it works though. Like for when I graduate, like how do they like retroactively do it?
Here's Hawkins. That three off the mark. Rocket shooting straight 49% from the field. Here's Corchiani.
Yeah.
He's covered by Hawkins. And Ball sends it back.
Just no chance on the shot. That was top-notch defending.
The shot by Hawkins, no good. Rockets trail by 14.
¿Cómo? Explain that again.
Good work there as it goes.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Now Hawkins, elbow is on the way. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hawkins has got 43 points. Thorpe with a screen on Jackson. Here's Floyd, guarded by Jackson. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
What power and body control by Thorpe.
I see.
Able to absorb contact and still score.
The 76ers making a switch here. Alston's checked in.
So what do you do in that case? I mean, you just gotta pay it?
Olajuwon comes in for Rollins. And it's Wiley in for Reed.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Anderson outside. From the line, and the 76ers tack on two more.
Room to fire from mid-range, and he's more than capable of knocking that down.
So what about like, okay, because right now I've spent, I think 3 or almost 4 years working for a nonprofit, but I haven't been making payments the whole time, especially now that I'm in school again. How would that work like once I'm again in repayment? Do you know?
Jackson in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5. 5 field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And Wiley gets it to go.
I bet Coach loves to see this. Attacking the interior for a safer shot.
76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
No, that's what I'm going to do also. I'm going to do the minimum. I'm just curious if, you know, these years that I have been working nonprofit already, like retroactively, if that, like how I can, I don't know, like if I can make a payment to count those onto the 10 years that I need to work.
Here's Floyd. No good off the front iron.
You know, these are exactly the kinds of shots that kept me from coaching.
My company's a nonprofit.
Coach crazy.
Yeah, really horrible attempt. They can get much better looks than that.
Takes a step back. Here's Corchiani.
Because I did it 1 year that I was like before I started school again. And all my job had to do was just sign some form there. They signed it, and then I made the minimum payment.
Going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Olajuwon. Lead pass was put in just the right
spot. Was it Mohela? I think it was Mohela.
The game has kept them
or whatever.
afloat. But they've got to do more of it. Don't let up.
And they can't be afraid to keep pushing it in transition. Getting out on the break has served them well today when they've done it.
Jackson in the corner. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I'll wait to see when I get there, because right now I'm back in the...
But still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental.
Yeah, exactly.
Head not letting the shots come naturally.
You know, that's what we call a good foul. Make them earn it at the line.
Might not be pretty, but that's
Derek, I saw you get in here and not say a word.
He saved the layup with that foul.
Maxwell is checked in for Houston.
He's not going to say a word.
Ball is screen on Smith, and it's in there. Hawkins has got 45 points.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And Coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one. That
Rich.
Goes up and lays it
I
nice
wish.
and easy. Hawkins has got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers.
I'll send you resources. That's what I can do.
And for Houston, they're shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late.
I'll show you where you can get a job and where they can help you find a job.
Anderson against Maxwell. 6 to
Doesn't
shoot.
matter. That's like, what does that even mean there?
Tosses it up. Great tee. That forced that miss.
Well, that's another
They can still
low
work,
percentage
actually.
shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
You can work and be on disability.
Rockets trail by 14.
Mm-hmm.
And he jams it in.
I don't view you by your disability. I view you by your abilities.
And an exclamation
Bang.
And Clark for a point guard.
See?
to
Can you
get
tell I've been
up
working
there
in the field?
high
Yeah.
And finish like that.
You can see the
No
kind
getting out of
lift
work
he
here,
gets when
Derek.
He takes flight. Incredible stuff.
Timeout called. Rockets. One guy who's been getting it done, Hersey Hawkins.
And they took that just to stop the bleeding.
All right, well,
Way too many threes, and
what
they're
type of life
trying
are you
to
planning
make
on
it
living here, miss?
Johnson, he's checked in for 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
What are you doing, Derek?
Well, during the break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his
Derek,
team.
what are you playing?
He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
Thanks, David.
You know, on the floor, Keem just doesn't have a physical advantage. He's also very mentally tough. He brings a lot of focus to
Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling.
Derek, we play a game
Two guys on him,
2K.
he
Do you want to
finds a
play
way
it?
to get into space.
And he's making some team history.
I don't know what
he
you
just
said.
tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a
See,
single
that's what I was
game.
hoping you said.
Well, Clark, they might want to milk the clock here.
great time to slow it down and get a good shot.
Are you going to the gym? That better be the only. That's the only answer I will accept. Answer
Based on the
and
results, you see why.
Jackson with the rebound.
Sometimes you do things right on offense, and the shots just don't fall.
yoga.
The shot misses. Rockets trail by 13.
That's yoga in a sauna. What does that mean?
Now here is Smith.
Actually,
17-foot shot away.
shit, I'm a fucking G.
Tried to use a fadeaway to get a little space. Not an easy shot to drain.
Little to no chance they're able to overcome this deficit. Going to be a good victory for the Sixers.
Coach Fratello, offensively, they look sharp, and they took quality shots.
Yeah, they played for one another out there. Their selfless attitude is why their offense operated like a well-oiled machine.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up
Me?
win number 10.
I could, I just haven't
And
installed
they
it.
have a commanding lead, Coach, right now.
Or
This is what
we
it
can play
means
our
to
game.
take over in a game. Total dominance.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Maxwell.
She's just not adding up, bro.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Again with the block. From outside. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Boy, this was an exciting game for sure. Made extra special, Mike, by all the noise from this home crowd. It was deafening inside.
Well, they knew.
Could go from being Joe Blow to everybody on your know. I bought my whole family whips, no photos.
Wow.
Next time I'm in church, please no photos. Police escorts, everybody passports. This the life that everybody asks for. This a fast life, we are on a crash course. What you think I rap for? To push a rap for? But I know that if I stay stunting, all these